So this is Hudson's first time going on a walk out on his street. He lives up the street there. So this is his first time out. Actually, his first time wearing a harness also. And what I did was I just put him on a 20-foot line here, and he's allowed to just sniff and explore, learn about the world that he lives in. I don't care right now about, hey Hanson, I don't care right now so much about loose leash walking. I just want him to go out and experience the world. So he's been living with his owner now for about 2 months actually. So this is his first time going on a walk, which is late for a puppy. I try and get them out ASAP, but he hasn't gone out yet to explore the world. So this is his first time actually going out and exploring, just letting him sniff, see what's going on. Learn about where he is. Like I said, I don't really care so much right now about teaching him to walk real nice. I just want him learning to get comfortable with where he lives. A lot of people, a lot of the time, I think that they get really focused. Hey, what's up? On, oops, sorry, buddy. Get really focused and fixated on, I need to teach my puppy to walk real nice. And that's true. And if he was exposed to being out here, this way, buddy, earlier on. So he's now I think 4 months old, something like that, maybe 5. I don't think he's 5 yet, about 4 months. So he should have been exposed to his neighborhood about 2 months ago. So because hasn't been exposed yet, I'm not worrying so much about teaching him how to walk nice, teaching him the different rules of leash walking, when to walk near me, when to be free, when to work or play, etc. I'm not doing any of that right now because he hasn't been exposed. If he was exposed earlier on, then I would have maybe started introducing some leash walking now, some skills, so he knows how to walk nicely when asked, not to pull, etc. But he's not there yet. So this is what we're doing. We got a car coming up, so I'm just gonna grab the leash a little shorter. Let's see what he's like. Good job, mister. Nice. So I wasn't sure if he was gonna get a little nervous. You have a little branch stuck to you. Uh-oh. You got a little twig. Got a little twig stuck to you. Hold on, people. We gotta fix that. There we go. So he's never seen a car pass him before, so that's why I just grabbed the leash shorter. It's a very quiet neighborhood here. And again, because he hasn't been on a walk, I just wanted to make sure that I had the leash a little bit shorter, since, like I said, he's on a 20-foot line right now. Right now, I'm allowing him to just kind of explore, do his thing. But if I see a car come up, I want to just shorten it just to make sure he doesn't get spooked or try to chase it or anything like that. I'm not making a big deal of anything. I'm not pointing those things out. I'm just kind of letting him take the world in. If I notice he's scared of something, that's where I'll decide if I want to do something to address that or not. Or else I'm going to try and allow him to just notice things on his own. Some puppies would have been nervous or weirded out by that. He didn't even seem to care or pay attention. This is a really solid, like, cool puppy though, for the most part, honestly. Like, he's like, if this is the type of puppy a lot of people want. Like, he's pretty solid, he's really nice, super social, not like overly nervous of things, not like the most confident, but pretty confident. He's just right. He is just right, this guy. So you can see he hears something. Oopsie, don't fall in there. Whoops. Stepped right in there. But honestly, he didn't get spooked or freaked out. He's actually going to see it again. That was partially my bad. I was just about to say he stopped to listen and hear the sound of the water dripping down the sewer, and then he stepped on the plate and his foot went through the hole, which I'm actually always pretty cautious about because I don't want a puppy, or any dog for that matter, getting hurt. Obviously we all screw up, so I just fucked up there, my bad. But this is what our walk is looking at. So we're like, this video is now 6 minutes 30 seconds, so we were probably walking for about 3 minutes before that, just because I wanted to make sure that he was okay. Though I think I have some of that on video. I'll have to go back and see him. I'm actually almost positive I did get the beginning half on video. I just wasn't talking. Pretty sure I pressed the play button while I was holding the phone. So let's just say we're out here now for about 10 minutes, just wandering around, letting him walk, letting him explore. This is what a walk with a new puppy or a young puppy should look like, especially one who has never been out before, who needs to learn about the world that they live in. Not about, hey, what do you got? What did you get there? A little grass? So if he goes back for that, I'm just gonna drop it. I'll say drop it, throw some food. Yes. I could reward him for just responding to a little kissy noise, just to get him away from the grass. I don't care so much if he picks up grass. Hudson, this way. Good job, buddy. I don't care so much if he picks up the grass or twigs or leaves to play or goof off. As long as he's not ingesting stuff or gonna get sick, I don't worry so much about a puppy picking things up. A lot of people make that mistake. They get so overly cautious, so overbearing, become like a helicopter parent basically, and it ends up teaching the dog to start picking those things up more, either because it's a way to get your attention. Some dogs might start avoiding when they pick things up or hiding the stuff that they have, even trying to ingest it because they know that the owner's going to try and take it, etc., making a big deal about it. This way. So I don't want to make a big deal of those things. If I feel like, hey, you got that thing, you're going to eat it or whatever, I might ask for a drop. I just wanted to do it here as a little demo, also because I've never done it before outside in an area like on the street other than his backyard or in his house. So I just simply say drop it, scatter some food, and that's it. And honestly, if he picked that up, and if I wasn't videoing for like demo purposes, if he picked that up and he was just shaking it and goofing off, like, I don't really care so much. Again, like I said, if he's not ingesting it, I don't really care so much. It's just some grass. It's not a big deal. A lot of people make a mistake of everything the dog has, like this sewer here has all these leaves, some twigs. A lot of puppies might pick that stuff up, or they might pick up like this little branch over here that fell off this tree. They might pick it up, chew on it a little bit. Everyone gets all nervous and worried, and again, like becomes a helicopter parent. No, give me that, blah, blah, blah. And they start grabbing the shit out of their dog's mouth. And all you're doing is you're teaching that puppy that either that's something super exciting or interesting or a way to get your attention, or they're going to start learning that when they have something in their mouth, you're going to steal it. And as a result, they're going to start avoiding you, running away from you, moving away from you, holding on or clenching down to that item more, or even ingesting the item. And it can create more possessive type behaviors as a result. So it's not something that I want to teach my puppy. I don't make these things a big deal. If he picks something up or holds it, it's not really a big deal. He's a puppy. Let him explore. Let him learn about his environment, where he lives. So you can see, like, my walks right now are super casual. And this is what I want my walks to be. This is something that's going to be very tiring for him. So I see some dog poo over here. I'm just going to move him away. Good job. I mean, again, like, I'm not telling him he can't go sniff or go learn about, like, the other dogs in the environment. I just don't want him eating it. And so I just wanted to grab the leash short just in case, and then eventually just kind of move him off. And if you noticed a little while ago, and even just now, he's pulling a little bit. Hey, can you come around this way? There you go. Good. So if he starts to pull right now, I don't care so much. Generally for me, on the harness, I don't really mind if you pull. We can always teach loose leash walking in the harness, though it's a little more difficult. I like teaching it usually on the collar, like the flat collar that he's wearing. But I'm not doing that right now because that's not the goal here. The goal is not leash walking right now. The goal right now is socialization and exposure to the environment he lives in. Letting him just sniff and explore and learn and take it all in. This way. Good. Yes, I can give you a little treat for responding. So the kissy noise, there you go. Good boy. The kissy noise I just use sometimes. I condition that sound to just kind of mean like, come over here, pay attention, etc. I just use it as like another way of redirecting the puppy or calling the puppy. I'm not wasting my time using, I could use his name if I wanted to, but this is his first time out here, so I'm not really wasting my time with that. I'm not wasting my time calling him to come with his recall word, which is here. I'm not using that right now because this is his first time out here. I'm not trying to poison it. I'm not trying to make it become irrelevant. If he doesn't listen to me out here, that's fine at the moment. It's his first time. So I'm not expecting a puppy to really listen. I mean, the fact that he's listening to the kissy noise and everything is great. And I'm rewarding him for it because I think it's something good to practice. Get busy. Good. Yes. So I went to the bathroom. Just going to reward him because he went. Good job. And letting him just kind of go do his thing again. I can add all the things later. I can start adding the pieces to the puzzle as time goes on, as we start training, learning together, developing a relationship, etc. He sees a person coming out of her house. So this is why I'm not using any of my words, because you could see. I just want to move out of the way of the driveway. He just sees the lady. How are you? Come on, buddy. Good. Good job, mister. This is his first time seeing a neighbor come out of their house, walk down their driveway. Didn't make it a big deal, just letting him look, take it in. He's gonna hear the car start. So the lady closed the door, heard the noise, etc. All positive little good exposures. Not making a big deal about it. Not shoveling food in his face. Just letting him take it all in. Good job, buddy. Yeah, look at you. And then he disengaged and he's just trotting along doing his thing, and that's it. Just gotta shorten up on the leash here because the neighbor in the car is just gonna pass. So I just wanna make sure he doesn't get super nervous. Hey. Doesn't seem to care at all, which is amazing. That's what we want. And we are home. And that's it. That's our walk. It's first walk, about 20 minutes, this guy. Doesn't mean it always has to last that long. They could be way shorter. He did amazing, so I allowed it to just naturally go and happen. If a puppy is too nervous, this way. I'm not gonna push it that long. Good job, buddy. That's you, and that's you, yeah.